Hello. You might have noticed that this session of Dice Friends looks a bit different than what you're used to. That's because we're filming it at Victoria's Belfry Theatre. We're doing this so that we can maintain physical distance in accordance with the province of British Columbia's guidelines for film and theater productions. So you don't need to worry about me or any of the cast members. But you do need to worry about the characters. We don't often talk about how important it was for people to look up. When we look up, we're forced to think about the universe beyond our own world. If we never looked up, or if we saw in some other part of the spectrum that didn't render a sublime sky, maybe we'd think that the universe was the surface of a watery sphere 40,000 kilometers in circumference, and we would have died when we killed it. We had to leave Earth to think about how to live in it, because a dead galaxy gives you something new and dreadful to think about. All these worlds, like frozen charcoal briquettes, should have taught us that ours was precious, and if not special, then at least worth preserving. Instead, we learned how to do the bare minimum. Fuse a thin atmosphere, burn the sky with rain clouds, seed the ground glass regolith with a little life that we could suck on like a dirty rag. To be fair, the bare minimum was life on Earth's dominant survival strategy for several billion years, so we come by it honestly. We use those skills to relitigate the catastrophes of the 20th and 21st centuries. And things are better now, in a strict sense. But the wealth of our little world is gone, and gone forever. Burned up and exhaled like bland, warm breath. Dr. Susanna Bryce, personal log. Hello, and welcome back to Heat Death. I am Cameron, your game mother, and joining me tonight...
Hi, I'm Corey. I'm going to be playing Sinclair.
I'm Alex, aka Clinton Barker.
I'm Adam, and I'm playing Harris Schaefer.
And I'm Ian, and I'll be reprising the role of Roman Moritaka.
When we last left the intrepid crew of the Laudomia, Schaefer had retreated to the moon.
Yeah.
Well, to the moon, to the rogue planet's moon.
Yeah.
And had encountered, well, the science team director from Laudomia, who was apparently another survivor of the wreck. Moritaka, Sinclair, and Barker were still on New Eden and had locked down the station pretty effectively and were waiting for rescue. They had also recovered a synthetic from the wreck of the Laudomia, Conrad.
Oh, most of them.
An ownership-sized percentage of Conrad made it back with you. You're 51% owners of Conrad. You could litigate it very successfully, I feel.
Yeah.
And you're waiting for rescue, which should be inbound in 72 hours, I think, was the last estimate.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they sent out a signal, right? And they got a response. Okay. And then I saw a thing in the docking bay.
Oh, yeah, there was a thing.
There was a thing, yeah. I saw a thing, and then I ran away from it bravely. And I got onto the lift, which is taking me down to the moon, or
Yes.
the moon of this rogue planet.
Yeah, and as it turns out, there's a rather large facility on the surface of the moon. It's not just the tether.
Well,
There's
they were terraforming it, right?
Yeah, there's an atmosphere processor down here.
Okay, so are we just jumping right in? Like,
We
so
can-
Harris, I have walked into this facility, right?
Mhm.
I've seen another human being.
Yep.
I don't know who they are.
It's Dr. Bryce. She was the science team director. She
Yeah.
was your boss.
Oh, she was
And-
my boss?
Yeah,
Okay.
and your mentor, kind
Right.
of. Like,
Okay.
she's in charge of,
Yeah, and my mentor, okay.
yeah, she's
I
in
know who
charge
she
of,
is.
like, making sure that you all come up with, like, something publishable
Okay.
at the end of this. It's her job to make sure that, you use your instrument time wisely,
All right.
that you're not kind of, like, dicking around with company
So is
resources.
she just like she's like chill? She's like, hey, like,
She looks like she's rapidly trying to remember how to interact with another human being.
Okay. Hey, what the fuck?
What, yeah, what? You're alive. What are you doing here? How
What
did
are you
get here?
doing here? What do you mean? There's a thing on that ship. Everybody's gone. Nobody knows what happened. What are you doing down here?
Well, just slow down. Slow down. How many? Who else is with you?
The weird Roman dude, Sinclair, and God, he's so miserable all the time. I can never remember his
Barker.
name. Sorry?
Barker.
Barker. Barker. Yeah, those three. I think they said that they had found half a synthetic or something, and then we had a synthetic, but then that synthetic got killed, and there's a
Wait.
thing up there. There's something up there.
Wait. Slow down. Slow down.
Yeah?
Okay, take a deep breath. Okay. Everything's fine. Well, that's a lie. That's a filthy lie.
That's a
I'm gonna
filthy lie.
I'm
It's
gonna
a
cop to that
useful
one
lie.
right now.
Yeah.
But
So what are you doing here?
this is where we crashed. Well, I crashed, and I've been here for, what month is this? I don't know, actually.
Okay.
Uh,
You couldn't just take the lift back up?
we'll talk about that.
All right, one thing at a time. Have you not been talking to everybody on the spaceship?
No,
Why is there no communication?
look, things are complex down here. I'm glad you're okay.
Okay.
I'm glad. 3 others?
Yes, 3 others. Is there a way for us to contact them from here?
Probably. I assume whoever built this, there's a space station?
Yes.
Oh, good. How's Laudomia? Do you know?
Not good. No,
I
not
kind
good
of
at all.
assumed- I kind of assumed.
Yeah.
I mean, I
There
will-
is something that is not human on that spaceship, and the others are up there. Something's going to happen. It's already killed a synthetic.
which synthetic?
God, what was her name?
Holloway.
Holly? Man,
Holloway.
why do you... Molly?
Holloway.
Holloway. Why do you guys all remember this stuff? I'm just an idiot. All right, Holloway. Yeah.
Well, she was always a bit ingratiating, wasn't she?
Wait, what? Hold up. Okay. Harris, calm down. Okay. You haven't talked to anybody on the spaceship for how long?
I don't know. It's been weeks, months.
Okay. They're all gone. I'm not sure if gone means dead, but there's nobody there. We woke up on our escape pod from the Laudomia. And we ended up on the other ship. And that other ship is a complete ghost town. Everybody's gone or dead. And then there's some weird, like, organic wall plaster or something in the ship. And there is an alien, some kind of an alien life form or something. I saw it. I'm not making it up. And it killed Holloway.
Okay. I believe you.
Okay.
I believe you because that makes sense to me.
Why?
On the station, What's everyone up to?
So, I'm trying to remember how we got split up in the first place.
I went to check on Holloway,
Yeah.
and then I found Holloway. Holloway got gacked, and then I ran away.
You ran way away.
Yeah, because I was in the docking bay, and then I saw you talked to. Were we talking when I saw it? I can't remember if we had like communications.
I think we did.
We were talking, and the last thing you heard from me
We
was
were
like, "There's a
talking.
thing here, and it killed Holloway, and I'm out of here."
We were
Yeah,
talking,
and, like-
they were on the Laudomia.
Yeah.
They were on their way back.
Yeah.
And you were like,
I was like, "Where's Holloway?" And you're like, "I don't know." I was like, "What do you mean you don't know?"
She heard a noise. Yeah. And they came back, and I explained where you went because you were still on the elevator because it took a very long time.
Yeah.
And then I had a nap.
Mhm.
And they were on Laudomia. They came back. You had locked down the station while they were away.
Yep.
And
We needed to come in
I have a
through
shotgun.
Auxiliary airlock, if I recall.
yes, yeah, you were able to get in through an auxiliary airlock near
We raided
Ops.
the armory on the Laudomia, didn't we?
Yeah, because everyone in this universe is armed to the teeth for reasons.
Hell yeah, America.
Yeah,
Space America.
Yeah.
Space
there
America.
were shotguns and laser pistols.
Got it.
So I've been monitoring comms and stuff up in the command operations center. And as far as I'm concerned, my work here is done.
Okay, right. There's a rescue ship on the way.
Yep.
Your crew is all safe and accounted for.
Well, that's not. I mean, actually, that's a good idea. Maybe we're running short of apple squeezies. Could one of you please go to the cargo bay and maybe root around in one of the cargo containers there?
Could we figure out where Schaefer is first?
For the record, Schaefer's little radio worked for like the first couple of hours on the elevator, then it got out of range.
Yep.
But he did have like a telephone in the elevator car.
Yeah, there's like a hard line.
Yeah, we were in contact, I think, to the bottom at least.
Yep.
I can't believe I have to keep reminding you that we are keeping this station on lockdown for our safety.
So no apple squeezies.
No apple squeezies left! Unless you want to get into those tunnels and take your chances, I'm not letting anyone else out there on my watch because I need at least someone to come back with me and verify the story.
Barker, when he's not looking, make a break for
No,
it.
just don't. I'm gonna ignore everything you said after stop looking. Like you may be literally the boss of me, but you're not the boss of me.
Well, then my hands are tied.
Damn straight.
We need
So-
to maintain some form of structure of command here. Otherwise, things are going to get more out of control than they already are. We've got someone trapped on the surface. We've got something on the station here which has killed already 2 of our crew, plus whoever was on the station before, and we don't know where or what it is, or what it can do. Well, at least we know one thing it can do, and that's apparently make some sort of weird-ass tunnels out of chitin.
That's not entirely true. We did see some amount of footage of the thing, and we know it's crawling around on the ceiling.
Yeah, it made short work of Holloway.
Okay, so there's 2 things we know it can do, and neither of them are good for us.
We also know it prefers to ambush its prey.
Which is why I think we need to hole up in the smallest and most secure place possible with as many weapons as we can, and just ride this out until help arrives.
We've already lowered the temperature on the ship. There's not much else we can do.
I know, and I still think we should vent all of the atmosphere from the areas we're not occupying, but I'll at least concede that we want to make things a little bit easier for when people arrive. We don't even know if this thing requires our atmosphere. What was in the area where you were doing the exploring, where you found the walls?
Bad gas.
Jesus.
Bad, smelly gas.
I'm not out of my depth. I'm not out of my depth. I can do this.
Yeah, the atmosphere inside the other space was,
There was something weird.
yeah, it was nitrogen, methane, a lot of like short chain carbon molecules.
Yeah, we had traces of it on our suits when
Yeah.
we came out.
And there was a vacuum gap between the hive and the airlock that the shoes were left
Yeah,
at.
like I'm no scientist, but that stuff was stankin'.
Yeah, that's definitely not for us breathing, but who knows what can breathe it? Who knows what it can breathe? It seems to be acting just fine out in our own atmosphere. We need to get in touch with Schaefer somehow because we need to keep him alive as well.
Yeah.
I shall ring the lift again. Hit a button. Bring, 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 bring. He's not answering.
Okay,
Is he?
I'm sorry, the Roman. There's nothing we can do from here.
just keep trying every 7 minutes. Maybe he'll come back and pick up.
Hey, Barker. I'm just gonna go grab some coffee. Could you stay here and press this button every 7 minutes? I'm sure. If it's too complicated for you, we can ask Conrad.
Yeah, no, you know what? It's too complicated for me. I think I would prefer to defer to someone with your expertise for that sort of communication task. I was going to do something dumb like secure this area that we're in. Maybe just make sure that we're fortified enough against whatever.
The security doors are closed. Are you going to hammer on some plywood
Yeah.
with nails?
What's a nail?
Please slosh Conrad over into this chair so that he can reach the command console.
So
Actually,
we're
out of curiosity, where did you put Conrad?
oh, the synth.
Yeah,
He is on a trolley,
okay.
which I guess is in close proximity to us. Like we probably wheel him wherever. And we're all in comms.
Ops, yeah.
Ops, right? So we have all the doors like closed and secure.
Yep.
I'd like to make sure that there's no other means of ingress that a non-human would consider for entry.
I think I might need to roll something back here.
Yeah, okay. I am actually going to ask for a roll for that kind of knowledge.
Okay.
What kind of skills? It's been months.
Observation.
Comtech.
Comtech might actually be able to bring up a schematic of the station that would show you like access ways. And if you don't have Comtech, you would just roll your base attributes.
Yeah, I don't have Comtech.
Wits.
Wits.
Yeah, so that's 4 dice. Good God. Goodbye. I'll get that one later. Thank you.
And don't forget to add any stress dice you might have.
I think we're all clear on stress.
Okay.
Not me.
I'm trying to get
6s.
no 6s.
You're able to bring up a map of the station.
It's a map. It's just like, okay, there's all the ins and outs. Did we get a glimpse of like how big this thing is? Like we saw that it was like large.
Yeah,
Like-
on the camera, it's hard to get like a precise size, but you can kind of like get a sense relative to Holloway. Holloway wasn't a large person.
We took a ship directly from another ship towards it and then touched it, so it's big.
The alien.
Oh, the alien, sorry.
Yeah,
We didn't dock with the alien.
it's person size. It's bigger than a
This
large
thing is
person.
huge.
Yeah.
It's like a man.
Like 2 men stacked on top of each
A
other.
very tall, skinny man.
Yeah, so like this is going to be one of these like slightly meta questions where it's like how many like unreasonably large size events are common in like this kind of structure, and is that something that anyone would be privy to? Is it just like they're always making the events too big, or if it's just like I don't think about that?
That was
Because I'm
kind of
not
what
an
the
engineer.
role was for. So without any successes, I think a good result for that role, would be that you don't know that information because there were no like critical failures on it, right?
In that case,
You recognize that you weren't able to find anything to your satisfaction.
but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. If you had like critical failed on it, we could have said like, oh yeah, there's nothing.
That's
Right.
perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm gonna just like do a sort of round, maybe just like pound the doors, you know, in that way that you're not actually doing anything except like reassuring yourself that you've done as much as you can.
Mm-hmm.
On your way out the door to go pound the doors, I'm just going to come up to you and with Barker, I don't want to say this in front of Sinclair, but I think I might have hecked up a bit here on the procedures. I don't know if we have enough provisions to last us through the 72 hours in this tight spot. Can you check around and see to make sure we've got enough food and water?
See what I can find.
Okay. If not, let me know. We might have to make an expedition outside. The safe zone, not outside the station. Don't worry, we're not going outside
No
there
food
again.
outside the station anyway. It's a hard vacuum. Can't eat that.
You have to soak it first.
Roman, you're still staying in ops?
I'm going to stay in ops. I'm going to stay in ops on the off chance that we hear back from Schaefer or from
All right.
the rescue party.
Conrad, who's there with you, says, Commander Mortaka, could I speak with you for a moment, please? And like his vocoder is crackly and no good anymore.
Ooh, that's fun. Absolutely, Conrad. What's on your mind?
I hate to impose on you, but you may be aware that I'm not in great shape right now.
It's unfortunately the state of many affairs, but what can I do for you?
I was wondering if you could maybe, if you have a moment, find me some power gel. My cells are running low.
I've got Barker out looking for supplies. I suppose I can ask him to pick some power gel up for you if he can find some out there.
Thank you. Otherwise, I'll have to shut down.
I think it's important to have your eyes on things at the moment, so yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Interesting that you should use that turn of phrase. My sensorium is significantly compromised right now. He was exposed to like vacuum, so his eyes are quite like milky, and you also get the impression his hearing is not so good right now.
Are you going to be much use to us at all?
My cognitive functions are still intact.
Well, we're definitely going to need those around for when the debrief starts. So yeah,
I'll try to conserve power as best I can.
we'll do our best to keep you up and running, Conrad.
I appreciate that, Commander. I'm very thirsty.
It's not something we often hear from your type, but I suppose there's some wires getting crossed there.
I'm just struggling to articulate. Thank you. Sinclair, the comms panel goes off.
Oh, that's for me.
Yep.
Go check that.
It is a secure communication directed to Assistant Director Sinclair.
Yep.
Eyes only, executive line, which means they want you to use like headphones
Yep.
and like a polarized screen.
Yep.
So that only you can see it and hear it.
Yep. I'll definitely check around to make sure that.
There's there is an appropriate console
Yeah.
in ops, but it's out of line of sight.
Cool.
All right. So you sit down, put on the headphones,
Yep.
and it is a secure communication line from the Weyland-Yutani frigate Carcosa, which is inbound. It is from the ship's onboard navigation AI. Message is Carcosa inbound. Arrival has been accelerated.
Okay.
Reactor pushed to critical. Expect arrival in 8 to 12 hours.
12 hours.
Will require precise navigation data on arrival.
Can I get that ready for them?
It would require piloting roles.
Piloting. Dang. All right.
But it wants, you get the impression like whatever happened to Laudomia is a navigational hazard.
Yeah.
So Carcosa doesn't want the same thing to happen.
Yeah. But I also know that like the Laudomia was slightly sabotaged by someone running some crap on their computer once we got here. I guess I'll check with Conrad?
Yeah, Conrad or Moritaka would have the skill necessary for that. But you've
Conrad.
still got like the sensorium impeding setup on for now. So
Did they expect anything back from me other than that stuff ready for them? All right, so I'll go check with Conrad, I guess.
okay, you take off the headphones and there's an alarm going.
Oh. Alarm!
The
Roman.
alarm, Sinclair has walked off and is like taking a call of some kind, which is when the atmospheric alarm goes off.
What's
The atmosphere alarm goes off while you're walking the hallways, pounding on doors.
Shit.
okay? I need to get a source on where that's coming, where we're
So this
losing
was-
air.
Just for to refresh, this was the alarm that indicated like intrusion of that like weird atmosphere.
Yeah.
Okay, that was like when we got leaks for that.
Yeah, Sinclair set up an alarm for it.
Okay, and this is just like a general alarm. Like there's no, I mean, well,
We know that the door opened, but we don't know if it went out or in.
I think I'm going to beeline back to ops.
Okay. Schaefer,
Yes.
you were having a conversation with Bryce,
Right. Yeah.
and you wanted to know what had happened?
Yeah. That's to start. Yeah. Let's start there.
I don't know how to begin to answer that question.
Okay.
And you can tell when she's getting into one of her moods, right? Normally she's calm and direct and honest.
Yeah.
And if she's pissed off, she gets into a different like
Like
mood.
shorter.
Yeah.
Short.
Which is generally like a time when you kite aggro onto somebody else.
Yeah. There's no one else to kite aggro onto though. So.
Like what the pod crashed here.
Yeah.
I woke up.
Yeah.
I walked towards the nearest structure I could find, and I was able to get inside before I froze to death.
Okay.
And I've been here for weeks with nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right. All right. Sorry, I freaked out a little bit. Let's think about this.
I appreciate that we're all under a lot of stress right now.
Yeah. Okay. We need to get back to the spaceship
Okay, why?
because our friends are there, and I think there's someone coming to get us.
There's a rescue coming.
Yes.
You want to know what I've been doing here?
Yes. That would probably
Maybe-
start.
I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you.
Yeah, you'd be surprised what I'm willing to believe at this point in my life.
Why don't I just show you?
Okay.
You have a parka?
No.
Yeah, well, you actually do. You
Oh,
have
I
the-
do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. DM, do I have a parka?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yes.
There was one from there was cold weather gear in the.
Right,
elevator.
there was. Yeah, no, now I remember. Yeah, okay. Yes.
Okay, because you're going to need to go for a walk.
Okay. Me
Yeah,
or we?
I'll meet you there.
Okay. It's a little weird. All right. Well, okay. Harris would probably remember that. I'm going to go check to see if the phone works, because I talked to people on the elevator, right? So I'm going to go back,
Okay.
like, hey, chill here for a second. I'm going to go back and see if that works.
Okay.
still. That's the first thing I'm going to do.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, I guess I'll wait here then.
Yeah. I'll be right back. So I go back to the elevator
Okay.
and I'm going to try to call up back to the space station.
The alarm's going off when the phone rings.
I'm just like juggling Conrad and
He's in a
headphones.
bag, yeah.
Space station, please hold.
Put Conrad in a baby Bjorn, just like have him hanging out in front of you.
yeah, no, I'm just gonna lean over the bag. Just like,
Is he like,
hello, New Eden, receiving call. This is Sinclair. This is
Cut it,
hello.
cut it. Okay, yes.
Is that
I know
you,
it's
Schaefer?
Yes, it's
Also-
Schaefer.
How nice to hear from you.
there is the exact amount of delay on this line because of the length of the
Yeah.
line where you talk over each other all the time.
Oh no!
Like it's the precise like half second that completely doesn't speech jam, but conversation jams humans. It's
Okay.
perfect.
That
Sucks.
and we don't realize this is happening, right?
Well, I mean, like it's,
Because like I wouldn't be able to tell that it's delayed.
yeah, you would.
I would.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
You'd be
it's
familiar with the
like,
concept of delay.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So before we start yelling and screaming, and then I realize, okay, there's a delay. So I'm just gonna chill and wait until there's silence.
Are you planning to come back up anytime soon? We've got rescue on the way here. How's the weather down there? Is it cold? It looks cold from up here.
Gonna wait for like a couple seconds of silence.
Schaefer, are you still there?
Oh my god.
Schaefer, has something happened?
Stop talking!
Okay, Schaefer.
And I like put the phone down. I'm just like, Sinclair, Bryce is down here and she wants to show me something. She claims she crashed down here. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm just letting you know that I'm gonna try to get back up there as soon as possible. I hope the lift still works.
Message received. Thank you for the report, Schaefer. I'm sure the Roman will be very happy to hear that another survivor has been located.
Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. There's no way for me to keep you updated, so wish me luck.
Good luck.
Hang up. I'll head back to Bryce.
All right. And once again, just to set the scene on the moon,
Yeah.
it's like the atmosphere processor seems to have made like a bubble of breathable air on the surface of this moon, and that area is just ringed in storms,
Yeah.
right? Where this warm, breathable.
So we're like
moist
kind of
air-
in a snow globe, like a
Kind of.
reverse snow globe, kind
Yeah.
of. Like the outside is all like crazy and atmospheric, but
Yeah, and then there's also like flashes of lightning.
yeah,
Like you're in the eye of a torus of thunderstorms.
cool. Okay. Kind of like old Dalaran in World of
Oh
Warcraft.
yeah,
There's like a big crater, and then it's just like you're inside it, and on the outside, it's like
yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I'll head back to Bryce.
Mhm.
Like, great. There is a rescue ship coming, so we need to get moving.
Mm.
I actually didn't ask how much time we had, so I've made a mistake, and I'm not
we
going
we
back.
can just we can say that Sinclair told you.
I think it's funnier if I'm not willing to go back to talk to Sinclair. I do not want to do that, but let's assume it's around half a day or something. We don't
Okay,
have a
yeah.
lot of time. I'm just letting you know, Bryce, there is a way off, but we need to get moving.
I think I understand.
Okay.
All right. Outside, I've flagged the route to the crash site,
Okay.
and I need you to go there and see for yourself.
Okay.
I'll meet you there.
Okay. Weirdly ominous, but all right. Sure. Okay.
Take there's lamp packs.
Okay. So Harris will put on all of his gear and then the parka and take a lamp pack and head out, I guess, and try to find this path.
Yeah, I realized while I was thinking about like what the set dressing for this would be. It's like, you know, one of those lamps that's like a car battery with a handle and and like a car headlight on the front.
Yeah.
Basically. And I realized that in space, an LED that burns out is just garbage, but you might be able to repair an incandescent light bulb.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you just like need to like open it up and put in like new titanium wire and then seal it up and re-vacuum seal it. There's probably like a workshop for that because you don't want lights to break in space.
Actually, pretty easy to just assemble it just out in the hard vacuum.
Yeah, actually. Anywho, that's not really important, but I was wondering, why do they use incandescent light bulbs in these movies? It's because it was the 70s.
Yeah.
Cameron. All right. So, outside the atmosphere processor, there is a stake planted in the ground, like a survey stake, with orange flagging tape leading off into the darkness through the snow.
Cool. All right. Well, good luck to me, I guess, and I'll start walking and trying to follow these flags.
Okay. The ground facility is kind of lit up with like those big, tall lampposts, right, that you would find in like a port.
Yeah.
Right, that casts very, very harsh, like white magnesium light. And that fades behind you pretty quickly, actually, as you follow this line out into the dark. The snow is deep, it's fluffy, and you kind of have to trudge through it.
I fucking hate snow.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Space snow.
Space snow is even worse. Does whatever it wants. All right. I'm just like, Harris would be thinking this whole time, like, that was weird, right? Like, she made me go here by myself. Like, why am I doing this? Like, why? I should go back. And then he like stops, but then he's like, no. Well, I've already made it halfway. I might as well just keep going, right?
All right.
So,
yeah, you push forward through the snow, and when you arrived here, you kind of realized that this was an island, right, in the middle of something, right? Like the storm extends past the shore of the island, right? And then there's like this ocean or this lake that you're in, or that the island is on. And you're heading towards the beach. I promised you all a beach episode. It's a couple 100 meters.
Okay.
And the lamp pack casts like this very like harsh white light in like a narrow cone in front of you, and otherwise it's dark, right? Occasionally lit up with these distant flashes of lightning. It takes, about, oh God, I don't even know, 20 minutes, half an hour of just pushing your way through this snow to arrive at the waterfront, which isn't really like a beach so much as it is like this mass of ice blocks, right? Like these crashed up ice blocks on this rocky shore.
Yeah.
And on it is the escape pod that looks like it crashed into the water and then was pushed up on shore.
Weird. Do I know enough about like logistically how that would be possible?
I mean, like maybe there's some kind of like wave or current
Okay.
that would have just pushed it onto shore,
okay.
beached it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll start heading closer to it, I guess. If I can see it, I might as well
Okay.
take a peek.
As you approach the shore and the pod, right, like the pod is still like partially submerged, you realize it's not water, it's some other kind of like dark liquid that the pod is like semi-submerged into. Whatever lake you're on or ocean that you're on is not water.
Okay.
It's like this black, viscous fluid.
That's weird. Never seen that before.
Never seen Texas tea?
No.
It could be petroleum. Maybe you're rich.
Oh, yeah. I'm loaded. I'm out of here. Peace.
What does it smell like?
We all know the
Yeah,
bottom
that's
fell out of that market hundreds of years ago.
Yeah, is there a smell? Like, does it smell like it's oil or
No.
no? Does it smell like what it smelled like when we went into the thing?
You know, there is that kind of familiar resonance to it.
Man, I see the black liquid and I'm just like, fuck. And he does that thing where, like, you know, when you see something and you like want to look, but you don't, and you stutter step like 10 times. He's doing like that. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. And he starts walking closer to the escape pod.
Okay. Give me an observation roll.
Oh, that's what I'm good at. What do we roll again? It's like
It's your attribute plus your skill.
Okay, so I roll 8 d6s.
Yes, plus any number of stress dice that
Like
you
I have 1 stress, so I'll roll stress like afterwards, I guess.
Is this an appropriate time to give you another point of stress?
Me,
wandering
probably.
Yeah, for wandering into the wilderness like that?
All right. So, and I don't want to roll 6s, right?
You want to roll 6s,
Okay.
and your stress dice just act like normal skill dice,
Yeah.
but if you roll a 1 on a stress dice, that is bad.
Okay.
That is panic.
No 6s, no 1s. Stress dice. No, 4 and a 3.
Okay. You don't notice anything right away.
Okay.
You're going to have to get nearer to the escape pod.
I keep getting closer.
Okay. The pod is smashed.
Mm-hmm.
Like you aren't a pilot. You aren't really an astronaut. You work in space, but you're not an you wouldn't consider yourself
No
to be an
idea,
astronaut.
man. I work in IT. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, I don't know.
I mean, I shouldn't say that, but like that seems appropriate for your character.
Yeah.
Right?
Harris has no idea. No.
You don't know how anyone could have survived this crash.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it hit hard and then spent some time submerged and then came back up. In fact, the surface of the pod is kind of like pitted. Like it was corroded,
Okay.
kind of like uniformly.
Yeah. I guess I go check it out. I don't know how else to say it. So
Yeah, it has an access hatch in the same place. It's actually like designed not to crash in water, but it like the hatch is on top in case it does.
mm-hmm.
Right? So you climb up on top of it
Yeah.
and look in, and inside is just carnage.
Mm-hmm.
Like the sleeping tubes came off their mountings when it impacted, and it's just like pieces of bodies.
Gross.
Yeah. So you're going to take another point of stress.
Yeah. That'll do it. Cool.
Give me another observation roll.
Oh, some 6s. And
Walked
they're
all
good
this way just to
6s.
get a jump scare.
Okay, and then stress dice. No 1s or 6s on stress dice, but I got 1 6 normal.
There is the pod is no longer like sealed.
Yeah.
So there is that black fluid inside the pod as well.
Okay.
Evidently it flowed in or flooded through some kind of like crack in it.
Yeah.
And just that quick look inside, There's too many limbs. There's too many people in here
Okay.
for who was here. And Bryce is in here too.
What the fuck? What? Holy shit, I'm out. I'm out.
You hear her say, "Don't touch it, it's corrosive, carcinogenic, mutagenic, probably teratogenic too."
Okay.
The alarm is going
Ah,
off.
you motherfucker.
I shut off the alarm.
Okay. The atmosphere monitor has detected trace amounts of the gases that you told it to scan for.
Yeah. In the normal location?
No.
Yeah. All right.
This deck,
This deck. Top deck.
top deck.
Top deck. Okay.
Although the event that exhaled the gas, or that generated these gases, generated additional gases in addition to the ones that you told it to scan for. Like the overpressure event had new things in it.
New gases. All right.
Oxygen.
Oxygen.
It has less carbon monoxide, less carbon dioxide.
Weird.
It's actually, you might not know this. Give me a wits roll with, what are your skills?
Observation, comtech, manipulation.
Give me observation.
Two success.
This is breathable.
This mess of gas.
Yeah,
All right.
it's not pleasant, but it's breathable now.
Okay. Oh, okay. So the Roman's here still. So the Roman, a few things. We got a call from Schaefer. He's met Bryce down on the just now when the alarm went off. The phone rang at the same time. It was very complicated. Also, I need to borrow Conrad to help set up some navigation data so that the rescue party does not have the same issue the Laudomia encountered.
Oh, I mean, his power is very low right now. We need some power packs for him. Is Barker back yet?
I don't see him.
Oh, Jesus, we need him back here now. We need to walk this place down.
Okay, so I'm gonna over the loudspeaker that I've used in the past. Barker, please return to ops post haste. Thank you, and go back to you.
I'm already on my way.
The Roman. We've also had the alarm. You may have noticed was the introduction of some gases here.
Yes, that's why we're
on this
locking the
floor.
plate.
And it seems the mix is now breathable, as opposed to the completely toxic that it was previously.
I don't know what that means, and I don't know if I have time to figure out. Okay, get Barker back here. Hold on, I'll move Conrad over to the console, so hopefully we can get him interfaced. Let Barker know if he sees any power packs while he's running back here to grab them.
Barker, this is Sinclair again. Please, if you see any power packs, we need them. Thank you.
Goddamn scientists and bureaucrats, we give them radio training for a reason, and they never use it.
Barker.
Where the hell would I find power packs?
Hopefully there's some storage around here somewhere. Like these are living quarters for the command staff.
Yeah, like I don't want to detour too far because I do still want to get back to ops, but I guess if they need power packs, they need power packs.
Yes, please interpret your orders based on what she said, not what I said.
Yeah, no, well, Sinclair's a butthead, but, well, when he needs stuff, he needs stuff. I guess, like, whereabouts am I on my way back, and what would be closest to?
You would have been,
most likely.
you said you were kind of like walking the perimeter.
Yeah. Just,
right? Like checking out air vents, checking out like hatches,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of thing. So ops is located centrally.
Yeah.
You would have been on kind of like the outer perimeter, right? That would make sense to you,
Yeah.
I think.
So probably like.
And yeah, like while you're out there, you can imagine that there's like places where you would store things, where it makes sense to store things. Give me a observation roll, because that's a skill about paying attention to things, and combined with an attribute that is like analytical and synthetic.
I got a 6 and 2 1s.
You, the ones don't matter unless they're on stress.
Okay, they were not on stress.
Okay. Yeah, you actually know where a storage locker is.
It's like one time. Yes.
Yeah, you go to the storage locker and there's just like cardboard boxes full of synthetic gel, like the power gel that the Joes would have used.
Okay.
It's like synthetics are capable of eating food, right, to keep up the illusion, but
This is what they actually eat.
yeah, in as much as they have preference, this is cleaner burning.
It's got what synths crave.
Yeah, lower emissions, high viscosity, I guess.
Yeah. Is there like a messenger bag or like a duffel bag or even like any sort of container I could put it in?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
It's not like a shopping bag or something.
Yeah.
Throw in like as many as, probably more than I need.
Okay, yeah. Like you can just, if you're going particularly fast, you can just like grab a handful.
Yeah. Is there anything to eat around here while I'm just grabbing shit?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's garbage, let's do that.
Yeah. All the food that you can find that's derivatives of corn and rice, you can have as much of that as you want.
Hooray!
They're basically supermarket sweeping at this point.
Okay, I'll get done up like Santa Claus and head back to ops.
Okay. That's when you notice this odd smell that you recognize as the smell that when you took off your helmet after coming back through the airlock, that was kind of like evolving out of the space suit, the pressure suit.
I'm going to put this bag of stuff on my shoulder and my other 2 hands very firmly on this shotgun that I have not let go of since I got it. And continue, maybe a little less hurried and a little more spatially aware.
Okay. I would like another observation roll from you then.
Sounds good. That's a no 6er.
No 6er, huh? Would you say that you're trying to move stealthily?
No, not stealthily, just like not bum rushing into anything unexpected.
Okay.
Deliberately.
Like I'm not trying to be like quiet or undetected. I'm just sort of like, what's out there?
That's a lot of dice. You're fucked.
It's like, you take 47 Constitution damage. It's like, ow,
Oh no.
I'm okay, still in one piece. Whoa.
Oh.
Okay, so the 2 of you are in ops.
Yep.
Conrad says, Mr. Director, did I hear you correctly that you need navigational data computed?
Yes, please, Conrad.
We've got a rescue ship coming in hot. Do you think you have enough energy to be able to complete the calculations and upload them?
Yes,
Okay.
I think that should be within my remaining capabilities. Although I would be more comfortable if you were available to check over my results.
Absolutely. Would it be? No, it's going to be more efficient if you get these, if you do the initial calculations rather than try and correct my work.
That seems reasonable. Barker, did you radio back at all, or did you just like go quiet?
Did I have a radio with me? I don't remember if we
I seem to remember we've been using a lot
Yeah.
of intercoms.
like
We
the
used radio stuff when you all were at the Laudomia, but I don't think you're rigged to this.
so if we're using intercoms.
Actually, just give me a plain wits roll. Did you think to take a radio with you?
Find out. I got a 6.
You can have a radio.
Fantastic. I'm gonna let's call it back. This is gonna be like an open channel to the 3 of us, right?
Yeah.
It's like, hey fellas, I found your power packs, but there's a bad smell in here. I think you know the one. I'm at. I'll look around if there's like a area reference.
Sure, you can give a reference, a map reference.
B47.
Copy that, Barker. We've had an atmospheric event occur while you've been out there.
Yeah, that was what I figured the alarm was about.
But please don't worry, the smell cannot hurt you.
Apparently, the gases have changed somewhat, and they're more breathable. But regardless, we need you back here now so we can walk this place down.
Oh yeah.
And bring those power packs too if you've got them, because otherwise Conrad might not make it.
Roger will comply. Over. Can I determine by smell what direction it's the strongest?
That would
You'd like a
definitely be a
wit.
roll of some kind. That's going to be very difficult for you to do. I'm going to
figured.
say you're going to need 2 successes on an observation roll.
We'll give it a shot. Negatory.
No, but
I delude myself into thinking that I'm going the less stinky way.
okay.
Lost my sense of smell in the core. I used to take lines of, that ramen powder, and just like snort it. You had to not sneeze blood, or you're a wuss.
We eat the ramen in the officer training camp.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Ba ba ba.
Gosh, what a
I am obligated to inform you that a threat is moving against you.
Yay!
I would like you to roll observation, please.
Okie dokie.
Good luck, Alex.
Yeah.
Remember, you can
Oh, I
push
get one
you
more.
can push these rolls as well.
I wonder if 1 success is good enough. Should I try? I should try for a second one. So what do I do to push rolls?
You give yourself 1 level of stress, and you re-roll the failed dice, adding your stress dice, adding your new stress die.
In that case, I have 1 success. I'll add a stress die. God damn it. I should have kept track of which one was the stress die.
Should have, yeah. Just
One
pick
of
one
these is
that's
a
not a one.
I don't know which one that is.
That one's the stress die.
Oh. Well, I have 1 success either way.
Okay.
Do you want to do a trade?
Oh yes, that's a great idea.
You have 1 success, huh?
Yeah. Was this
Okay.
enough for? Well,
Yeah, actually, you boop-be-doo, be-doo-be-doo, boop-be-doo-be-doo.
Oh, no.
See, it's a song about how we're all alive.
Yeah. A fireball careens down the corridor. You die. Turns out the alien was a
that's a good look
12th
for you,
level
Cam.
wizard.
That fills me with confidence and
there is a hissing noise from directly above you, and the ceiling panel collapses. And this thing, which you recognize as the thing that Schaefer described, crashes onto the floor clumsily, missing you with 10 dice.
Sick. All right.
So, like, is it in? So set the scene for me. Like, I'm probably in one of these octagonal corridors.
Yes, or yeah. Basically, okay, you've been quietly like moving along this corridor because you've detected this strange smell.
Yep.
And it, you know, there's rooms off to either side, and the smell is getting stronger. You think, right?
That sucks.
Or you've been trying to navigate away from the smell, at least.
Yeah, my nostrils just don't work so good.
And whatever old reflexes you have from your days in the Corps, Semper Fi,
Yeah, all right.
collate all the sensory data that you're getting and let you know that there's something above you. Like whether it's the fact that you like, I don't know, maybe a noise that you didn't consciously perceive or a vibration through the floor, whatever it is,
Following the wrists.
a ceiling panel gives way and a black humanoid form lunges through it and misses you. You roll out of the way, you dodge, or it just straight misses you. You can decide what happens there. But this thing made its play for you and failed.
We found the bottom of the class. Yeah.
I'm gonna shoulder this shotgun and center mass it.
All right.
So what do I do for that?
You would roll your firearms skill for a shotgun, which
Where is that?
Ranged combat?
ranged combat, yes, excuse me.
So agility, ranged combat.
Yeah, agility and ranged combat, and
Hey,
I think a
I'm almost
shotgun
good at.
gives you a bonus of some kind to hit. Let me look it up.
I'm just picturing this alien like, excellent. Oh shit! It just slips and like, oh no.
Falls backwards and just lands through the ceiling towel.
It's like it's Shockmasters.
Yeah, it just comes through. Like, yeah.
Like its helmet falls off. You see the actor.
Well, it's like no, it's like creeping through the vents, and then it like stops and it's waiting, and then it like hears like a kirk, and it's like looks over and it's like it just falls like.
Hold on. Okay, the tile collapses. It tries to lunge through, but its last foot like catches it.
Yeah.
And it just like
it just eats shit right into the ground.
Are we saying that Ridley Scott's movies are just comedies from the alien's point of view?
Yes,
Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay.
that's
so
exactly what we're saying.
Barker,
yes.
a shadowy humanoid shape that is all apparently teeth and claws and barbed ends has fallen through the ceiling and landed next to you, rather clumsily. It is thrashing with what you think might be anger. You have leveled your shotgun at it.
I'm gonna shoot that thing. So I've got 3 agility, 3 range combat. Shotgun is +2. I have 1 stress.
You do.
Roll this heap of dice and hope it does something. Ooh, that's 1 fail on the stress. Do I want to push this roll? Because I have 1 success. I kind of think I do. Now, if I push this roll, do I re-roll the stress failure as well?
No.
Didn't think so. But I think it's reasonable for me to
Yeah.
push that in this situation. So I'll re-roll these. And then 1 more stress, which I'm adding. Which is nothing, but I have 2 successes.
2 successes. So 1 success will inflict 3 points of damage, which is the shotgun's base damage. Your additional success can be used for a stunt, which can be used to add an additional point of damage, exchange your initiative rolls, try to suppress the target. What were the other stunts?
I think of the options that you described earlier, taking, like flipping initiative so I get to act again sounds appealing.
All right.
Just like unload on.
Yeah.
Can I borrow one more of your black dice?
So I will roll the target's armor.
Do we need to, well, you're going to finish this, and then do we need to resolve this panic roll?
We do, but I'm going to resolve damage first.
Okay.
You had 2 successes.
Yeah.
The shotgun blast, you actually, like, in your hyper-aware state, you see most of the pellets scatter harmlessly off the creature's armored hide. But some of them bite. You unload and, like, say you hit it in the face, right? Just like,
If that's its face.
yeah. And you heard it. You heard it, and blood splashes.
Gross.
It bleeds. We could kill it.
Roll me a die 6. Add your current stress level to it.
Okay. 4 plus 2, 6.
6. I believe you control your panic at that level. Its blood spatters onto surfaces around you, missing you entirely.
Oh, you know, it's better to be lucky than good.
This is like baby is just walking through a minefield. Just like,
Hey guys, there's no worry. These things are like
worries.
soft as baby shit.
It hisses in rage and pain, but you have exchanged your initiative with it. So
Right.
it went, you went, and since you exchanged initiative on the new initiative pass, it is your turn again.
I'm gonna fuck it. Let's hope I don't short shuck this thing. Okay, so I got 2 successes again, and another panic. This all kind of adds up.
Yeah, I mean,
This is extremely stressful, so
it is extremely stressful.
If you keep chaining this is
I
good.
can only chain it once. I can't go infinite, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm just like, shotgun go brrr.
yeah. He.
All right, so 2 successes.
Yeah.
Rolling its armor. What do you want to use your stunt for? 1 success adds 3 points of damage.
I think I'm just gonna go damage.
Okay,
Like I'm just trying to nail this thing.
so that is 4 points of damage.
Yep.
Boop, boop, boop. Roll me panic, adding, which is your die 6 plus your current stress level.
Oh shit. 8.
8. You start to tremble uncontrollably. All, like you're shaking.
Just like adrenaline reserves, like,
Yeah, actually, that's a good interpretation of it.
yeah, but this is my shooting hand.
Oof.
Was.
The shotgun blast bites deeply into it. And this time the blood, the blood from the first shot scattered kind of like around in a spray, and for a moment it just like sits on the surface and then like starts to corrode through it rapidly. Your second shot also hits you. like it's very close to you, and this time, like, bam, bam, you are sprayed with blood.
Uh-oh.
Take 2 points of health damage.
Oh boy.
I really enjoy this system. I wish they had consolidated all of the stats into one place.
I'm trying to remember where I took this 1 point of health damage before because it was marked on my sheet, so. Oh well. I got 2 left.
Yep.
Woo!
Note to self, do not get doused with acid.
What's your max health again?
It is your strength.
Yeah. Okay. Boy, we are squishy, aren't we?
Yeah.
It is its turn. It draws itself up to full height in front of you
Sick.
and looms over you, seeming to gaze like directly into your soul, like it sees through you to your timid beating heart. You get 1 stress level
Oh,
and must make an immediate panic roll.
so this is die plus stress?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
9.
9.
This is a perfectly rational reaction.
You drop your shotgun.
Shit.
You get an additional point of stress.
Awesome.
Ba, ba, ba.
Get out.
Okay. It is your turn again.
Oh, good.
And I do need to make another acid roll against you. It continues to burn you. It hit you and like it's cold and then hot. I don't know if you've ever grabbed like a hot pot out of the oven or a hot pan out of the oven, but it's like, well, this is an interesting like range of feelings we're going through here.
That sucks.
The acid burns out. It doesn't. No successes. It was a minor splash.
Fantastic. It has ruined my clothes.
Yeah. Either that or it's just like eaten through whatever it can eat through and you are okay.
Okay. I think given my state of panic, I am going to 180 and book it.
Okay. In combat, you get a fast action and a slow action, right? Fast action, running. Slow action, firing a weapon. So you can do fast, slow, or fast, fast.
Would I think to try and retrieve my weapon?
You can pick up a weapon. That is a fast action. Scooping something up again would be a fast action.
Well, I definitely want to run.
Okay.
Like, that's my first priority. If there's no time to grab the shotgun, then I guess I'm just going to book it.
Okay. So you can do 2 runs.
That sounds good. Where's the nearest? Well, I want to just like away with my intent to find any sort of like bulkhead or door or like anything I could put behind myself to like.
Observation roll, actually. How well do you know this area? How clearly are you thinking? Don't
Let's
forget
find
your
out.
stress dice.
I have a bunch of those now.
You are hearing, Barker made some kind of noise earlier on the radio.
Yep.
And then there were 2 rapid shotgun shots, like shots of a firearm being discharged twice.
Another fail, and 2 more stress fails, but 2 successes.
2 successes?
Yeah.
You are able to recall some place where you think you can get like a bulkhead between you and it.
Sounds good. So that was 2 stress
Like, are they ones or are they just not successes?
The other ones.
They're ones?
I got two ones because I have
Then you
4
need
stress
to
dice
roll
now.
me a panic again.
Okie dokie. 8.
Yeah, that's more trembling. Hold on. Is there a...
You have become Tremblor.
Yeah. I'm just like vibrating, liquefying matter around myself.
Yeah. What if you vibrate so hard that the vibrations ring off the metal all around you, and they just liquefy the alien? You're genius, Alex.
What the fuck we gonna do, man? What the fuck we gonna do?
Dude, it's game over.
Game over,
man.
man.
I actually just rewatched Aliens like
So
last
good.
week. The
Yeah.
movie's still good.
I'm wondering if, like, does it roll up if you're currently also suffering from that thing? But no, let's just say that you continue to tremble. You're just like shaking uncontrollably. Schaefer.
Yeah. I'm in it. Hey,
What the hell is all this?
what the fuck? Yeah. Okay, so Bryce is in the ship?
Some of her.
Okay. All right. Well, permission to freak out.
Yeah, actually, you're going to need a level of stress here.
Yeah.
I think
I'm at 4 stress.
I think I need you to have a panic roll for me.
Okay, that's fair. That would be a 9.
You drop.
The only things I have on me are my camera, the motion tracker, and a weird book.
What about a load in
You
your
had your
pants?
lamp as well,
Yes.
and I'm going to say that you drop your lamp.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
And it, like, this is when you become aware that the pod is like sloped, because the lamp drops into it and just like spins off down into a corner
Come
of the,
on, dude. All right.
and like casts this, like, you know, it does the tumbling flashlight thing where suddenly like there's a strobing light that falls off.
Well, I
into
guess
the
like
darkness.
when Schaefer like he's looking in, right, and he sees like Bryce's head, I guess, or something like that. He's like, "Bah!" And that's why he dropped his, like, he tumbled backwards, I guess, would be the panic, right?
Yeah.
And that's why I dropped my light, so I'm falling. And I'm like laying here and I scramble up and I'm like, fuck. Think. Now what do I do? And I look, and where did my light go? It's gone, right? Like, it's just gone.
And like Bryce is here with you.
Okay.
Right? She said to you, don't touch the liquid.
Okay.
It's corrosive,
Yeah.
mutagenic,
Yeah.
carcinogenic,
Okay.
toxic,
Okay.
probably teratogenic, but I don't have a way to test for that.
Okay. Harris knows what those words mean. Adam does not.
Okay. Mutagen means it damages your DNA
Okay.
and will it damages your DNA.
Yeah.
Right. Carcinogenic means it causes cancer.
Okay.
Corrosive, acid, it will burn through things.
Yeah.
Toxic, don't drink it, it's poisonous.
Yeah.
Teratogenic causes birth defects.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Okay, Bryce. What?
How is she there?
I felt it was important for you to see this because this is what I saw.
Okay. What is going on?
Have you heard of the Nostromo?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I've heard rumors.
Have
And
you
that's
heard?
kind of why I'm out here in the first place.
Good. Let's talk about work.
Okay.
I think I know why the company wants this.
Uh-huh.
And it's because it makes life out of lifelessness.
The oil does?
I don't know if you saw in there, but I died in the crash.
Yes. I saw that. So why
And
are
then
you
I
here?
woke up on the beach.
Okay.
and then I died walking back.
Okay.
And then earlier you asked if I had gone up the elevator.
Uh-huh.
I had, but I didn't come back, so it seemed dangerous, and I didn't do it again.
Okay. You don't remember anything that's happened each previous time?
Not a thing.
Jesus. Okay. I'm still confused about what's doing this.
The oil
Yes.
seems to pull apart, it seems to denature proteins,
Uh-huh.
specifically targeting DNA and RNA, and then recombines them, and then provides it with a nutrient basis and whatever matrix it needs to generate whatever it's recombined. It will pull you apart and then generate from your mass and its mass and whatever information is inside every one of your little cells, every possible thing that it could be.
Okay. What does this have to do with the thing up on the ship?
I think it's a dead end. Speaking of dead ends, you have found a very sturdy bulkhead that you have closed behind you. You are shaking. You are badly injured. Something smells acrid and burning, and it's you realize.
Oh, I am stripping this jacket off.
Yeah, it burned through your jacket, but like whatever the fiber is, it's good.
God damn. Do I still have my bag of stuff?
Yeah, you've got
Miraculous. I mean, I threw it over my shoulder, so I guess it stayed there.
It's one of those things. You dropped your shotgun, but you've got the bag, and in fact, you've got like the print of the strap in your palm, right, along with like fingernail crescents.
Yeah, I'm gonna ditch the jacket and like, if there's any water bottles in among the stuff, I'm gonna like douse my searing spots with that. It's like, what? I have no idea what this is, and I'm also not a doctor, so.
Okay, yeah, no,
fire
whatever it
burn.
was bled, or it spit something at you, it spit like acid at you, and now you're also detecting like another smell, which you recognize as like fire in space. Inside ops, the fire alarm goes off.
Where?
B96, you said?
Where I was?
Yeah.
Where you are? Okay.
Oh, good.
Sinclair, where was Schaefer last?
Can I run to the comms to try to?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Ah, it's got a red light. Battery.
Okay. I want to look around for any sort of fire suppression systems.
Okay. There's actually like, there's a, what would be more satisfying? Yeah, it's like big red button with a flip down cover over it. It's kind of like yellowed with age a little bit. But you know, it's one of the ones with like the yellow and black hazard marks around it, and you just like.
Can't have a fire in space.
No. Okay, so you activate it?
Yep.
So sorry, what are you doing?
I'm activating the fire suppression systems.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I've contact to locate Barker.
Okay. Barker, the sprinklers in your section just start dumping water, right? Like a sprinkler system, you know, it's kind of like a fail-safe, right? Like the pipes are always loaded with water, and as soon as like the alarm goes, they just like douse. Like, it's a shocking amount of
I
water.
just stand for a second at this like empty bottle of water I've poured on myself, looking, feeling kind of stupid. God, can I tell what way is up? Like I want to get back to calm still, but there's a whole bunch of stuff that just happened.
Yeah, you've got how many points of stress?
4.
4. In fact, I'm going to need you both to take a point of stress for that.
Another one?
No, you've had enough for now. But like just like having the fire alarm go off.
Oh, Mommy, can I have another stress, please?
Sinclair, what do you say over comms?
Pardon?
You said you're looking for the PA?
No,
To
I'm
speak with Barker?
Comtech to try to locate Barker.
Oh, okay, yes. Roll Comtech for me, please.
One success.
You locate Barker. He is
I'm a drowned rat.
he has collapsed behind a bulkhead that is that he's closed.
The Roman Barker's closed himself off behind a bulkhead. It looks like he's away from the location of the fire.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you can also see where the fire was, and there is like big pits in the wall. Like it looks like somebody splashed something and it corroded through the wall and started an electrical fire of some kind. Luckily, whatever is in the sprinklers doesn't interfere with that in some way. It's magic space water.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I hope I can drink it.
And there's nothing there.
I don't see anything else.
No, we've lost it. Barker, do you know what happened there?
I sure fucking don't, man. I have no idea what just goddamn happened. Oh man, am I alive? Yeah, I think I'm alive.
I heard shots. Were you able to take it down?
Nope. Damn thing just ate it up and kept kicking.
Is it still nearby?
I fucking hope not.
Okay.
I don't know where it is. I got a bulkhead between myself and it. I want to get the fuck out of here.
Sinclair, see if you can find that. We need to find a way of getting Barker back to ops safely.
Okay. You've been working on this station for a few hours or a few days, in
Days,
fact,
yeah.
and you're actually like, I don't even need a roll for this.
Okay.
Right, you can plot Barker a route back to ops.
Yeah. All right, Barker, just follow these directions.
Sounds good. Yeah, just give me like a straight left and right, and I'll follow his lead.
Go straight, left, and right.
Great. No, that's perfectly clear. Thanks for everything. Yeah, I'll carry on ahead, sort of almost unconsciously dig out my cigarettes and realize they're completely soaked. And it's kind of like, fuck.
Yeah, like there's actually like, like half an inch of pooled water in the corridor now from where the sprinklers
Don't have a drainage
just
system?
doused
Amateur
it.
hour.
Sorry?
They don't have a drainage system?
They do, but
It's
it's
a lot of water.
like a lot of water just got dumped
gonna
real
overload
fast.
the
Like it's almost like a knock you over amount of water that comes out of a sprinkler.
I'm going to get out a station here and see if I can find a way to keep an eye on your route. Let you know if anything's coming your way.
So he's just leaning over my shoulder.
I'm assuming there's a second station that I can get it on.
Say again, all aft the incinerators?
Just get back to ops.
On it.
All right, Schaefer.
Yeah.
I think it's a dead end. I think whatever it was that you found up there is what happens when this thing is done.
Okay.
I think that is,
Well, like a gestation period?
no, I think it's like an evolutionary cul-de-sac. It's what happens to life when it can't move any further in one direction or another.
Okay.
Things tend the oil seems to want to tend towards it. I think it's a trap of some kind, an evolutionary trap, a thermodynamic minimum.
Mm-hmm. Bryce, I'm massively confused about what you are aiming at by being here. Like, we have to leave.
I thought I was dead
Uh-huh.
until like an hour ago. I thought this was hell.
Yeah. But it's not.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently. I had a whole cosmology worked out.
Yeah. I understand.
And apparently it's not valid. So I guess I can thank you for that.
Yeah. Okay. But I can't stay here, and neither can you, I don't think. But I understand that for whatever reason, I guess you're stuck in an infinite loop that God or someone else has decided that you need to go through, but I can't stay here. I gotta leave. I can't live here.
We can take the elevator.
Well, we have to, and we have to let our friends know, because there's still something up there. There's still that thing up there.
Okay. Okay. Whatever's here can't. This is an. I don't know if this is an ocean or a lake.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of it here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of it here. And I don't know what this is going to do if it gets introduced into anything. We could use this to terraform dead moons.
I mean,
and it will turn anything into these infinite iterations on life until it stabilizes. But these things always follow. These things always follow.
mm-hmm.
They seem to be a consequence.
For playing God.
Who's playing? I mean,
You think this is a game?
Yeah.
look
okay.
around. We've been playing God for centuries. We're actually pretty good at it.
Well, all I know is that there are people coming to get us, and that's up there.
Okay.
We need to get up there.
Okay. I'll come with you.
Okay. That's good. That's a start. All right. Let's get out of here.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so the bulkhead is sealed off behind you, and that is like a solid vacuum, solid bulkhead. Nothing's coming through that, right? It's designed to seal off sections of the ship in case of like catastrophic structural failure.
Fantastical.
There's no like, the air vents are sealed off, the plumbing is sealed off, except apart from the fire suppression system, which I will say is operating on something else.
Magic.
I realized that was plot hole, but yeah. So you have escaped this thing, and you are navigating your way back to ops. Give me an observation roll.
Oh boy.
You are in a lot of pain. You have been very badly burned.
Well, no successes, but no panic.
Okay.
I mean, not surprising. It's like a monsoon in here.
Back in ops, Conrad says from behind you, Commander, I think I've finished my calculations.
Yeah, I'll have a look at those. Conrad, do you think you can safely hibernate yourself at this point?
Yes, Commander, if that's what you feel is best.
Okay, do you have enough to stay awake for a few for a few hours here?
I can't confidently say that.
All right. Stay on
He's,
the line.
The way synthetics work, I'm going to say, is that when they take damage, they suddenly start using more power, right? Like they're pretty sophisticated machines, and they're very tough in some ways and very fragile in other ways. But he's drawing heavily on his power sources as he's injured quite badly. And he's also generating a lot of like waste heat right now. So he's running kind of like the synthetic equivalent of a fever.
It's like routing your power through other systems that weren't meant to have power routed through them. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, put yourself in hibernation here. We'll need to be able to bring you back up later. So stay safe, but stay down. I think I can take the calculations from here.
Very good, Commander. I'll see you on the other side.
See you on the other side.
And he, like his chin lowers slowly to his sternum. Not his sternum, but like, and his eyes close.
Whatever's left there. Yeah, we'll throw him back into the duffel bag and put him in the corner. He's a robot.
I assumed he was always in the duffel bag.
I'm polite, but he's a robot.
As you lift the duffel bag, like he's quite heavy, and something is ruptured inside of it.
Oh boy.
Like,
Slosh.
yeah, like before, there was loose tissue, but you get the impression that there's just like coiled meters of Conrad now loose inside this thing.
Yeah, we'll just put that in the corner out of the way.
Okay.
We have guests coming over. Clean up the place, and you throw your synthetic into a bag, and just like.
Well, we don't want to trip on it if we need to get out of this room real quick.
That's true. Yeah.
Just slide him under the bed.
It's a chair. Chairs.
One of those
Rolls.
rolls.
It's a very funny visual.
Give me observation rolls, the both of you.
Okay, that is a 3, and then these 2. No successes on the normal die. Success on the stress.
3 success.
1 and 3?
Yep.
Sinclair, as you are speaking with Barker, you see out of the corner of your eye a dark shape appear at the door. And you think it's too early for Barker to be back.
Yeah, because I'm directing him. Roman, heads up, and I've got my shotgun. And is there like a button nearby I can slam to close the door?
There must be an emergency ceiling button in ops.
Yeah. Give me actually an agility roll or a mobility roll to get to the button before it gets through the door.
Oh, okay.
But it's like slowly, like it moves like something that's conserving energy.
Got a stress.
A stress
Panic.
fail?
Yeah.
You don't remember where the button is. You know it's here. You forget where it is. Roll panic for me, please.
That's just D6 plus stress.
D6, 2. You keep it together, barely, but you don't remember where the seal button is.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm
Roman.
still over in the corner with a shoulder bag full of Conrad.
Yeah, you were wrestling Conrad's limp, liquidy form into place when you hear Sinclair say, like,
Roman, get the door.
At Sinclair's strange panicked tone,
yeah,
I whip around and
there is a humanoid form, like, moving, like, it's not standing at the door, because that implies kind of like, right? But it is stalking towards the door from the corridor.
yeah, it's creeping.
Like
Yeah,
a
it's-
cat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's vaguely feline. And it is horrifying, in fact. Did I give you stress points for seeing it?
Nope, not for seeing it yet.
Then please have a level of stress for seeing it.
Hooray. Do I have eyes on the button?
Give me observation.
Show me potato salad.
You are now stressed. Stress. Shit. That's one panic on the stress and one success on the stress. So.
Okay, give me panic, but you do remember where the button is. You know where the button is, and you can lunge for it.
Shit. Panic's 9.
Panic is 9.
It's dice roll plus stress.
Right. You drop Conrad.
You drop your bag of soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your human soup. What are you doing at the soup store?
Like you see it. You look for the button. You know where to look for the button, and as you drop Conrad.
I did say that I zipped the bag up, though, right?
Yeah.
Good.
What's his head sticking out?
I'm just like wondering like what happens to you when you drop like 80 kilograms of lumpy synthetic.
Gross.
You ever dropped a bag of milk before?
Oh.
Yeah, like actually, yeah, and it produced a panic result in me because I was like, this is in the furniture everywhere now, and Mom's gonna be mad.
Well, Mother's gonna be mad. The game mother's gonna be real upset pretty quick here.
Soup all over the floor.
You fall,
spilled the milk.
actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that you fall as a result of that.
That's a good
Right.
answer.
That's not quite in the panic table, but it feels appropriate for what's happened.
Flavorful.
It gets through the door.
Ah, shit.
Barker,
Hi.
you have just heard Sinclair say, Roman, get the door.
Oh, so I'm close by.
Probably. Like you heard it through your radio, right? He's been giving you directions.
Okay. Sinclair?
Do I have time?
We'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Is he not responding? Okay. I'm going to try to pick up the pace, excruciating as that might be, following whatever his last directions were.
And you arrive at Ops. Sinclair's here. It took Moritaka.
It just took him out of the room.
Sinclair is the only one left in the room. That's all for Dice Friends for this week.
Good.
Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back in a week with the thrilling conclusion of Alien Heat Death.